They'll be calling you a radical. This is the big story, the biggest story you've never heard about. It just proves our thesis that Japan is nothing more than the, I pledge allegiance to the United States of nuclearism's post little boys nuclear experiment. The experiment goes on. RT's reported this. Dr. Evil. This is beyond Dr. Evil. That's the whole fairy tale thing that everybody plays with nuclear. And that'll lead me into where I go with my post-ignorance, my movement, my social inequalities, as the next stop will be the Enola Gay hangar for the 70th anniversary, 8/6, as I did at 6/8, 8/6. I've done it for 30 years. The biggest turnout I ever had is 4 people. Last year, Patrick and I made this great piece. I love that piece. We'll do some more. I won't stop there. So I'll do that there. We'll probably have one. I've done it for well over 30 years. And it was always 2 of us for a long, long time, but the other person that participated passed away of leukemia. Then, this fight goes on. My movement goes on. It will go on, and I've learned that it's important that I know where the center of this movement has to be. Utah, right here where I'm at. The center of post-ignorance right here, me, right here. Post-ignorance, if you want to know what post-ignorance is, Austria, for a lot of said reasons. Vienna, the IAA's there. But not only that, the best activists in the world are there. Not activists say whatever they've done, proof, what they've accomplished. San Diego. Why San Diego? The USS Reagan trial. The courts, that's been almost a year. It just shows you how broken Americana is. And so, I'll lay this out, this story that's coming out on, the nuclear J Village, and I'll talk a little bit about that in this video. But as I go forward, now my book's pretty well done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have somebody build me a website. It's going to be called the PACIFIC Genocide, which I own the domains. I've owned all of it, everything. I've got the copyright on it, the whole work. I've worked on that for a long time. So it'll be called the PACIFIC Genocide. The post-ignorance webpage, thank you, Eric Jordan. He's done such incredible, that amazing graphic designer that built that webpage for me. There'll be a link built in there, and we'll build another page, a website called the PACIFIC Genocide. So there's going to be 2 books. One's going to be very straightforward, from Fukushima, the day it happened, every day, and you'll be able to go along with the videos, because that's the beauty of this thing, because I did so many videos and I tagged so much information that I chronologically have it so perfect as how it unfolded, right down to when they started dumping plutonium into the Pacific Ocean on April 3rd, 2011, when it re-exploded on June 14th, and I have visual proof. I have all kinds of stuff, so it'll be going on. So that's going to chronologically tell the story, the leukemia, the fight, the survival, all of it, this compelling, amazing story. In the spirit of the great, my very good friend, who I actually adored and loved. By the way, I know where he's buried. Not many people know. Right here, this spot, right here. Edward Abbey, the Monkey Ranch Gang, which was required reading when I was a boy. And I mean, it's required reading in 7th grade, and I know the guy. I mean, it's pretty amazing, very exciting here at the time. That'll be that style book, and of course then the bigger, broader novel that I've been working on for decades, across the economic spectrum, all of it, that I've been working on for generations, which is an amazing book. I got it almost done. It's incredible. But I'll put it on the site. You'll be able to order it digitally, paperback, hardcover, all of it. And then, so we'll go, and the money that I raise from that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a decent attorney, a real attorney, not all these fake rats, whatever, and I'm going to sue the Department of Energy. Now here's the premise of my lawsuit. My lawsuit's going to be that they gave me leukemia, which is going to be so easy to prove. Easy to prove, and we're going to hammer them. Because they human lab rat of my father, and I've done all the work. All the work's laying there, so I can just, I'll be the attorney. I'll need someone to actually do it and lay it out there and hand it to them on a silver platter, because that's how pathetic the attorneys in this country have become. They're pussies. They're pieces of shit. Like the nuclear cartel media, like the lazy baby boomers that they all are. They won't do shit. And I'm going to talk about some social inequality here. And, as people still stomp their feet, get mad, as, I don't give a fuck if people pull back on me. I could care less. This is about survival. People still say to me stuff on how to survive AML, leukemia, when less than 1%. In the American Medical Journal, my case has been all over. It's an infamous case. first guy to knowingly do this without a bone marrow transplant. Another guy did it, Brian, you know, sent him home to die, but he didn't willingly do it without a bone marrow transplant. I thought he was going to die and he lived. I'm the first guy to willingly do it. Survived a disease no one survives. Without a bone marrow, I've done it. So, you know, that's just the arrogance of the American. And it's YouTube. And it's all radio gaga out there. You know it, they've all ridiculously slaughtered this genre. It's just regurgitate blah, blah, blah. I can prove it. Max Kaiser, episode 496, guaranteeing you that gold's going up. And I did a video right then. I says, he's guaranteeing, I'll guarantee it'll probably go down if he's saying it'll go up. How much money are they going to cost you? How much are they going to slaughter you? Exactly 4 years ago, I was getting up every morning doing financials. The market's bleeding down at into the night. Everybody's getting out and saying, no, 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 double down, double down. So and I can prove it because State Street, I have their data as the redemption. Everybody got out and they all averaged in at gold at about 1,600. Let's see, it's under 1,100. 4 years ago, I did a video to the day, 1,900. Doesn't matter what all these idiots say, these freaking, and not all, I did it with my own money. Right here, turned $3,000 into $700,000 right on YouTube. Why ain't you so filthy stinking rich? Let's see. I unloaded gold about the triple leverage 4 years ago to the day it hit 19. There are videos to prove it. You know, silver, $4,700, bought the triple leverage 4 years ago, a little over 4 years ago. Videos to prove it. I did it. I turned 300,000 to 700,000. But, and then I figured it up the other day. My 700,000 would be worth many, many, many millions, but something happened. Wasn't meant to be. I got leukemia. Boom, bang, bing. On the 13th of October. You know, and I have a publicist now. I have a new ally. I have a new partner in this whole fight. A healthy Kevin Blanch. I've been very unhealthy. I've been fighting for my life. This whole journey's been the fight. The on-location work, the heavy, heavy work while sick in this acute fashion. It's going to be very different going forward because I'm strong now. I'm healthy now. I don't have the wolf on my neck. The doctors cleared me. So I feel pretty good. I still have somewhat lower blood counts, but my doctors think that those blood counts will probably stay low the rest of my life. You know, and I believe in those guys. They saved my life. They're wonderful people. So, but I'm going to sue the Department of Energy. That's because of this is for human lab writing my father. They knew they were going to give me leukemia, and they gave me leukemia, and they owe me millions and millions of dollars. They owe my family millions and millions of dollars. Well, they owe us more than that. They owe us a written apology. They owe us, you know, they're fucking evil, sickening rats. And all the people that covered this up and recorded it, fuck them. You know, that's the beauty. That's what people have underestimated this genre. And everybody's still trying to identify the problems. As the problems, I mean, it's like social inequalities. I stood in this Washington Square the winter of 2010. Our small group was putting together post-ignorance, leading up for the 100th anniversary of Shirtwaist Fire. What's that? That was going to happen March 25th, 2011. You know, the social inequalities, I have answers. And they knew I had answers. I call post-ignorance. But something happened 2 weeks earlier than that. Fukushima happened March 11th, 2 weeks before. I was at the Energy Solutions dump site protesting. Me and another guy when Fukushima happened. And by myself, like I'm protesting all the time by myself, I still by myself. And that's okay. That's okay because I believe in what my cause is. I believe in it, you know, because like I sat with Frieda Meiserblau in Austria, the incredible activist that did it, that amazing woman. She's 88 years old. I sat in her kitchen for 3 hours, talked to her. She loved me. She adores me. She was so great to me. I mean, the fierce fighting spirit. She says, Kevin, you have what I have. She says, I mean, I'm going to nominate you for the alternative Nobel. That woman shut down the nuclear cartel in Austria. They kicked them out. Austria is the greatest country in the world as far as anti-nuclear in a lot of ways. They did it. She did it. She did it. She's worshipped in that freaking thing. She's one of the most famous people, rightfully so. She's adored by the populace, by the young old, rightfully so. As activists here, they spin us, but the baby boomers, they're pathetic. The post-ignorance generation, they will come and they will appreciate my work, and they will. So the book, that one, it'll be very chronological. I'm hoping it'll be able for teachers, whatever, be able to use. Bang, 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 and it's almost done. I'll have it out very soon. We'll build a website, put it on there, and I'll talk a little bit today about Fukushima, Japan, the meltdown. We know there was Moxie through and 3. We've all said this long before we all knew that Japan was nothing but a nuclear experimental island. That's all it's been post Little Boy. 8/6 will be the 7th anniversary. That's all they've ever been. They have underground shit over there. We know that. We always knew that. That was the cover-up. Moxie fuel on there. All it is to point nuclear weapons, make people fucking rich. That's all Japan is, still is. This is proving it right here. They're still going. why the fucking, they're killing the world. The fucking American nuclear cartel who took over fucking post-fucking-war, took over, and they're fucking slaughtering the world. They've genocided the Pacific Ocean and no one cares. But the American populace went along with it. I won't stop there. Some men you just can't reach. So my fight goes on. It'll be located in San Diego. I'm still waiting for the ruling. As GE fucking ruled, they filed a motion to try to, you know, stop it. So, and they just show you how pathetic the American court system is. This hearing was fucking, you know, I was there August 25th. It's almost a year ago, nothing. I mean, it's just, and then we have a hijacked Supreme Court, but not this time. Not this time, because I'm moving popular culture. My book will move popular culture. We will shift this, and we're going to fucking win this, you know. And I want people to know this. My post-ignorance army, which it's an army, they're out there. Just because they won't comment. I mean, every nook and corner of the world I show up to, they're there. Hi, Kev. Phone rings. They show up. We go to dinner. We go talk. They're not about to go on camera. But they're there. Oh, are they there? I'm the point. I'm the spirit, because I'm willing to do the work. They know that. They know that. They know that I'm willing to go into their face. I know I'm transparent. I'll throw everything out there, which is dangerous. Look, as social inequality activists, there's only one answer. There's only ever been one answer. Until you get that through your thick fucking skulls. Tariffs, which we always had. Tariffs at the port. Austria gets it. Usury law, state by state. What's a usury law? Put them back. Enforcement of antitrust law. Go after employers that cheat labor. Doesn't matter if minimum wage is $15 when you're paying cash. Until you do that, it'll clean this up just like that, but it won't clean up the fucking nuclear contamination, the deficit. Thus, I went all in. We're going to win this fucking war. Just like I won the fucking war so far with leukemia. No changes are permanent. Don't put my mind down as arrogant, because my fucking mind is not full rent to any government. You know, that great fucking Canadian lyric. As these fucking PR firms, these people try to team me up, go ahead, go ahead. You're just making a fool of yourself is all you're fucking doing. You know, so that's the routine. So the money that I raised from the book, and I still, you know, I reply on public funding, whatever. I have some of my original artwork that I haven't even really shown, some of the very original stuff I'm going to put up for sale. And, you know, I'll do some videos and I'll talk about that. But this is a big story. Japan's nothing but the 51st state. It's the American nuclear colony, and that's all it's ever been. You know, State Secrets Act. And, you know, even in my book, even I'll have stuff like this. 12, 12, 12. I listened all day. I had a translator. Mikado translated for me. I have friends inside Japan, you know, that fled, by the way. Elitists that fled. I listened the whole time. There was litigation. There was litigation in 12, and the hearing was 12-12. And they say, we started dumping plutonium into the Pacific Ocean, dumping the wastewater on 4-3. This is all documented in my book, through my videos. When Fukushima re-exploded on June 14th, I had the video content re-explode. When it re-exploded in July of 2013, I had the video content showing it when it re-exploded. The whole fucking killing of the ocean. So the documented spin of theirs, this book's going to be the counter. It's going to be simple. It's going to be called The Pacific Genocide, and you'll be able to chronologically go through this whole path and tell the story, and it will, you know, and it'll show the truth of what happened and how it happened, and there it is. You know, it'll be a great teaching tool, it'll be a great thing, and so there's been plenty of people who have the opportunity to throw in with me and help me be a publicist. Thank you, Eric Jordan, the IT guy who designed my sites. I mean, that's been so awesome that he did that for me, and he's so important as an artist and a graphic designer, what he did. So that's where we go. And so if this doesn't prove you to this experiment, there's just, they don't care. It's all free money. And you're willing to throw it to them under the Patriot Act, under Price-Anderson, under the UN Charter, because you're afraid of your own fucking shadow. But the baby boomers will all be dead soon. They'll all die soon, because they're going to get cancer. The nuclear cartel is going to give almost every one of you cancer. And you're going to die from it. You're just in denial about it. And so, you know, eugenics on Balco, look up John Holden. By the way, he should kill himself if he's a eugenicist. But this, Fukushima is going to give almost every one of you cancer. Every single one of you. And almost all of you are going to die from it. Yet you're unwilling to fight. Not me. My story's about not hope. My story's not about fear. My story is purely reality. And it, you know, the videos to prove it. So that's the going forward. So I'll be at the Nola Gay Hangar. I'll be by myself once in a while. That's okay. I have a video you can watch. You know, on the 70th anniversary of Little Boy when this whole madness began. And so we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. Stay in tune.